All right, live from Scottsdale, Arizona. My name is Kelly. This is Tina. We're so happy. You can tell, right? We're very happy that you're here, and we're happy to be here. We're extremely excited about what we're going to talk about. We're going to go over a short presentation. You guys can ask questions at the end. We've got everybody muted out until then. Of course, feel free to ask any questions or type them in the chat box, and we'll make sure you get your questions answered. Guys, we're so excited to get started. We're going to talk to you about these DNA drops you keep hearing about.
So if you've ever experienced the calming effect of nature, you know, there's a reason when people go on vacation, they don't hit the concrete jungle, right? They don't say, let's go sit in the middle of the cityscape. They want to go somewhere peaceful, like the beach or the ocean or a mountaintop or hiking. Or when you're out in nature, there's that energy that you don't get from being in the city. Well, that's called negative ions. If you've ever been in a thunderstorm or been near a waterfall or, you know, water crashing against each other, it creates an effect called negative ions. And those negative ions are super great for your body because they counteract all of the stress, smoke, smog, daily interaction, oxidation that goes on in your body, the bad food that we eat, the processed stuff, and all those things that we do to our bodies every day that damage our internal functions. You can actually counteract by putting negative ions in your body. But how do you get these negative ions? You know, we used to be able to get a lot of them in the food that we ate because it's organic, natural food. But the problem is that the food is so depleted nowadays that it's hard to get it in just food, which is why people take supplements and people go the extra mile to get this nutrition in their body. When you put free radicals in your body all day long, you're creating oxidative stress. And oxidative stress creates inflammation, and inflammation is the precursor to pretty much every major disorder or disease you don't want in your body over time. So you have to put something in your body to counteract that. And this company called APLGO has found a way to take those negative ions and infuse it into a DNA lozenge. This is like super high-tech health. Like I said, the company is 8 years. It's out of Eastern Europe. They have perfected this technology. It's called ACUMULLIT SA. They've perfected it and they have launched it now around the world. 30 countries, and the US just launched about 30 days ago. Although the company is 8 years old, Eastern European company, that's the parent company. They actually launched a brand new US company here in July. It has all the processors here. We have the distribution centers here. In fact, there's 14 distribution centers around the world that are shipping these DNA candies, DNA lozenges all over the world. And people are loving the effects of these lozenges. They're safe, they're convenient, they're delicious, they're unique. You know, your immune system is so important. Everybody knows that, right? Isn't that the top of everybody's head? If you could support your immune system with a product that gets into your tissue, into your bloodstream immediately for instant gratification, now we're talking about your cellular metabolism and keeping your body healthy on a DNA level. And that's exactly what these products do. Just like we've gone from records to cassettes to MP3 players, you know, nutrition has taken lots of different forms, from powders to liquids to capsules to juices and gels and such. And now we have the world's first APLGO DNA drop.
And what's cool about it is we're actually providing something that people want to do and need to do at the same time. Because if you look at those different ways people are getting their nutrition with powders and pills and juices and things, not everybody really wanted to do that, especially the pills one. But this is something that people want and need at the same time, and it's so easy and it tastes awesome.
So although all of these products are for tissue and cellular function, they each have their own individual properties and benefits as well. So we're going to go through that and talk about a few of these different products, but what it really comes down to is this or this. I haven't run into anybody yet that would choose to take supplements the size of a horse pill, right? or multiple supplements the size of horse pills when they could suck on a couple of delicious candies and get the same amount of nutrients. So we have a daily collection. The daily collection, people choose usually one or two of these that they take every day. The GRW deals with immune system support. The GTS has to do with getting strength, stamina, vitality. Norm is for, that's like a multi kind of vitamin for energy. Power for men and power for women have two very different qualities, clearly, because one is for men and one is for women. The relax is for calmness of mind, relaxation, sleeping. We've had so many testimonies on that one. Slide is for people with joint pains. It's also great for bone density. And STP is we call it stop the pain, because that's excellent for getting rid of inflammation that comes from overexertion. We have a premier collection. One's for breathing. We're getting some great testimonies for people with asthma and allergies. HPR is a gentle detox. You know, every now and then we just get kind of bloaty and gross feeling as women especially, and this is a great product for that. It has a very instant kind of relief, as does ice, the carefree digestion. We have a ton of people that say the minute they start to feel heartburn or uncomfortability after a meal, they take one of these and it dissipates really fast. HRT is for a healthy heart, and MLS is multi-spectrum. We have a Premier Plus collection called Beauty from the Inside and Brain. The Brain one is for mental focus and clarity, and we're gonna go over these two in just a few minutes. So let's talk about the relax. I mean, I think most people know ginseng, chamomile, passion flower. These are very relaxing things. When you put them in your tongue and it goes mucosally into your body immediately, people start feeling this within minutes. And we have the best testimony was on our very first training that we did. Kelly accidentally popped one of these and fell asleep on the webinar. Like just within what, 15 minutes, he was starting to nod off, and then he got up and went over the bed and fell asleep during the webinar. I think that was our first experience of this product.
Well, now I took the brain and my legs keep shaking, so I can't sit still.
Brain is great for focus and concentration. I give this to our two kids before they go to class online so that they can actually stare at the computer for a couple of hours without falling back asleep. But this, look at all the great ingredients in here. Green tea, water hyssop, damania, apple, bilberry. These are all great ingredients. A little bit of coffee. In fact, it tastes like a little coffee toffee. It's great for mental performance and alertness. And of course, turmeric is one of the best products in here. Slide is for the calming of everyday physical discomfort due to overexertion. We have a lot of people that go to the gym that are taking this. We have some personal trainers that have started taking this and recommending this. It's for healthy inflammatory response. A lot of people on this call have had DNA tests done. Their inflammation looked not so great, and their bone health looked not so great, right? So as you're protecting your body functions going forward, this is an excellent product to take every day. Beauty, I'm already loving this product. Another one that I take every single day. I would never miss it. It's making my skin feel softer. It's only been a couple of weeks, but I just feel like my skin looks better and feels softer, especially my skin around my eyes. Brightness, elasticity. You know, everybody knows beauty comes from the inside out. If you're just putting on lotions and potions and outside, you're never gonna get the same kind of beautiful skin as if you're taking care of the inside first. Ice is for normal digestive regularity, intestinal flora, and we are getting a lot of people commenting on this one. We do have a testimony page, by the way, so you can read all these testimonies as well. But what we're getting on this one is mostly heartburn. People are saying that after a big meal, this one calms down their body immediately.
That one's amazing.
Yeah. And this one is my favorite as far as the way it tastes. It's the grape one. It's so delicious. It's got mushroom in it. It's got that balsam pear in it. It's great for your immune system, but also hair and nail strength and vision. So I've been taking like 2 a day, hoping to reverse my eyesight that gets worse and worse as I get older. I hate the little readers, but it's also great for metabolic balance and a revitalized mood. This is the one people say they take and they just start feeling calmer and better. So those were just 6 of our products. And what I love about this company is it's not like I take 15 products every day. Well, Kelly does, probably more than that. But I just pick 3 or 4 that I really love. I stick to those. And then as needed, I'll take the other ones that I have if I need them. The company is located, the manufacturing plant is located in Europe. The production is seamless. They just sent 380,000 boxes to Utah to be shipped out here to us in the United States. They're very happy with the progress we've made. Over 500 people in this awesome team in just 4 weeks, which is just incredible. And we do have FDA registrations. A lot of companies don't. And really what this means is that our quality of our products is so good that we're able to register it through the FDA. Not that we need that, because FDA is for drugs and we're not a drug by any means. But it means the quality of our products are that important and that good. We're gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO. It's natural. Everything's natural. Even the less than a gram of sugar is beetroot molasses. So it's considered better than organic because it's kosher and halal. So I find that just amazing.
All right, so this is the founders of APLGO, Sergey Kolikov and Olga, definitely Russian names, and that's where they're from. We've had the pleasure of meeting Sergey a number of times here in Arizona, and here's what I could say. When you meet somebody in person, you get that first response of how they interact with you. And all I could say is he's genuinely just interested in helping other people. And he's a very family oriented. He really takes a lot of pride in this company, and even more so in this company being in the United States. One of the things he told me about is he just loved the fact that two of his kids were born here in the United States, and he really loves America.
So when we decided to become a part of this company, in more capacity than just consulting, he said, I'll be there in 2 days. And he flew here just to spend some time with us. We got to spend 2 days with him, which was incredible. He gave us full access to his IDT department, 32 people. He said, anything you guys need, anything you need to change, anything that needs to be updated for, because things are different. A European company does things differently. Anything that needs to be updated, you just let me know. I'm right on top of it. And I got to say, in 4 weeks, he's had 150 things on the task list checked off that they've already done. Now we have 100 new things. So thank you guys for being patient with us on the website and the process in the back office. But it's going excellent. So retail customers in this company get a 10% discount, as do our preferred customers. But you can also get 25 to 50% discount if you become a Prime member. So most of the prices in this company are somewhere between 25 and 80. Most of the boxes cost 25 a piece wholesale, 50 retail. So if you're looking to get a discount as a customer, we can certainly help you out with that and figure out which way works the best for you. To sign up as a customer, there's just a $25 minimum order every 6 months. That's just 1 box every 6 months. Each box does come with 30 lozenges in it. You can see here. I will pull that out. So 30 lozenges per box. So each box will last you a month if you do 1 a day. Each lozenge is less than a gram of sugar and is about 6 to 9 calories. It's only the women that ask me that, but good to know, right? But if you're interested in becoming an associate, there is a $25 one-time, actually it's yearly membership fee. You agree to our terms and conditions, and then you can choose one of our awesome packages to get involved in this company. And once you do that, whether you come in at the $100 rank or the $3,000 status, you can now earn income here at APLGO.
I mean, people have asked me when they said, oh, there's a way to get in for $3,000. Well, when you're not eating all your profits, these tend to go very quickly. People are definitely interested in these. We've been able to sell these easily to people, especially the Norm, the immunity. since that's really at the top of everybody's list on taking care of themselves. But, let's get into why does APLGO want to do this using network marketing? If you're on here, you probably know. But let me just highlight a few things that I know Sergi was interested in, and that's because he could help people. He could help families pull themselves up and out of situations that they never thought they could be able to rise out of. And, also word of mouth advertising is so much more effective than paying actors and people millions of dollars and TV ads and radio ads. It just costs a ton of money, and it really doesn't reach that many people. In fact, it reaches a lot of people, but not a lot of people get that really close input about how the product worked for somebody and how it worked, how much they liked it, and in this case, how great it tastes. Because all I have to tell people is it's like tricking your kids, giving them candy, and it's actually good for them. They have no clue. It's amazing how much kids like this. And it is safe for kids, by the way, and it's even safe for pets, or most pets. Mm-hmm. But, so right now we're, in my opinion, the worst thing is a startup company, because you got all that pain on the front end of it. It can be rewarding over time, but it's really, you got to go through all the bumps and bruises that it is to be a startup company. Well, this isn't a startup, but it is starting up in the United States. So it's been around for about 8.5 years. They're doing very well. I think they did 107 million
yes.
Last year. They're at 87 million on this year so far. And I could be off by 1 million or 2, but they're doing well. And, that tells me they really have a system in place that anybody could plug into and be successful here. So, it definitely is the right timing, because, you're on here, you're one of the first of hundreds of thousands of people that are going to come behind you, being part of this team, being part of this business. And, people have no clue that this is even available out there. And once you tell somebody, they're excited. And I think that we have the most awesome leaders involved. I think we have the right people. We have the right team with Sergi and all of his team that have opened themselves up to us to make this as best as they can for us to go promote this here in the US and Canada. So there's 11 ways to earn. You're going to see my excitement go up, and I did take a couple brain. I apologize in advance before I got, so my energy is already going. I'm literally concentrating not to pound the desk, so I'm holding my hands so I don't do that. Tina's always reminding me, but there's 11 ways to earn. I'm not going to go over every single way because it'll take so much time, but you're going to get the gist on just a few of these. But the first start bonus, which is weekly, the group bonus, the matching group bonus, the unilevel bonus, the infinity bonus, and I'll just stop right there because, if we didn't even talk about the rest of them, you would fall in love with this comp plan just with that right there.
So here's what I have to say about this list. I think they're wrong. I think there's more than 11, because we got a paycheck the other day and it had 2 bonuses on there that are not even listed. I went to look them up, what they are. I don't know what they are. So I went to look them up and they're not even listed on here, which is just amazing.
All right, so the first start bonus, and no matter where you start, so whether it's a promoter or a diamond, you're going to earn these commissions when somebody gets one of these Go kits. And as you see, a promoter on a $100 Go kit, you make $10. A leader at a $600 Go kit, you make 17.5%, which is $105. And then at a diamond, you're going to make 20%, which is $600. Just imagine selling 1 diamond kit a week. That's $600 just by itself per week, on top of all the other bonuses that come on top of that. So that's significant, when people want to make money fast, that's available right here. And again, it doesn't matter where you start, you'll earn those amounts, whether you're a promoter and you sell a diamond Go kit for $3,000, you're still going to make $600.
So one of the things that's really cool in this company is these statuses. So you're going to see these names. Now, these are not ranks. Now, in the US, we're used to a ranking system where you do the work and then you move up in a little bit of a rank and then you get paid more, and then you do a little more work and you move up another rank and you get paid a little bit more. It's a little bit different here because you can determine which of these statuses you want to be in from day one. You know, most people do the most amount of work in the first 90 days. Well, that's when the company usually makes the most money, and you make the least amount of money because you're new and you haven't hit a rank to make money yet, right? Well, this company has kind of turned that on its head because they let you come in and choose your status up front so you can determine how much income you make in the first 90 days, 6 months, 1 year, etc.
Yeah, and you got 6 months to get up to whatever status you'd like to be at. So you can upgrade your status is what I'm saying. And it's interesting because, you know, whenever we've started a company, we've studied the comp plan and we've looked at it, we've gone all the way up to the ranks, and we thought, well, what do we have to do to get here so we could, you know, benefit from and maximize the comp plan? And this is different because anybody, this is like an even playing field here. Anybody could step in and declare themselves you know, a diamond and make these amounts of money right from the get-go. And it's significant, guys. It's the difference between, you know, 10 and even up to 20% on some of the bonuses that you can achieve. But, you know, the group bonus is, and they call it a NINERY. And I'm just going to quickly go through this because it's very involved, which is a good thing. But basically, you're starting with 2 legs, a left and a right. You're starting with 2 teams that you're building, a left and a right. And you're putting people down these teams. And you can actually open up another leg, right, when you get to a managing director, which, by the way, you're already a managing director when you come in at diamond. So anytime you see that little diamond up there, that means there's something significant about it. And that means that you're already qualified as a managing director and can open up that additional leg. But, you know, what's great about that is you get paid on more legs by doing that. And each leg can earn up to $10,000 per week. We actually thought they said per month, and we were happy with that. And that's why you see it crossed out there, because then they said, no, that's per week, guys. That's a week. You can make up to $10,000 a week, up to 9 different team legs for a maximum of $360,000 a month on just that one group bonus, which is amazing. It's so incredible. But you can earn, you know, between 10 and 30% based upon your status. So your carryover volume, it saves your carryover volume if you've seen something like this or similar to this, and this pays weekly. All right, so this is your check match. It's still considered a matching group bonus, and you can see your qualifications there on the different ranks. This has to do with ranks. And, you know, what's great about this is the percentages that you get, you know, even right off the bat. Usually to get any kind of percentage, you got to wait a long time and, you know, climb the stair of ranks to get any kind of percentage at all. And you're able to get some of these right up front. And this is on the back end. Of course, the diamond you see there on the left, the managing director, you're automatically that when you come in as a diamond.
This is actually my favorite way to get paid. And here's why. I'm sure you may have heard that this kind of business, what we're talking about here is residual income that you create with a team of people. It takes a lot of people doing a little bit of work, right? Everybody does the part and everybody gets a really fantastic paycheck. And what better way is there to get paid than working with your friends, your family of choice, we like to call it. But here's what I like about it. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You've got an entire team of people cheering for you, rooting you on, training, coaching. You know, Kelly does morning calls Monday through Friday starting next week. We do training Sunday nights. We've got webinars like this almost every night of the week. You've got so many people to work with. There's nothing you need to figure out by yourself. It's not like going to get a job and then reading the manual and trying to figure out how to do your job, right? You've got so many people and we're all heading in the same direction and we're doing it together, which will make the work a lot less and move twice as fast. So I actually love to get paid this way because it means we get to help everybody see success maybe they've never seen before in this kind of a business.
All right, so the level, this is on the back end. So we were talking about the front end, that money you make weekly, it's right away. And this is on the back end. This is your residual. Every single month you place orders, the auto ships go out, and you get paid on that on the back end. And, this does get paid according to your rank. And, the thing I could say is that 10%, 6 levels right there at 10%. That's what happens when you're a diamond. Again, you can obviously see it's beneficial to be a diamond, and you could get that from day one if you so choose. Otherwise, but this is what's interesting. Look at you right there in the middle, and then it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, normally, the way I've seen it in any other company, it's flipped. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, where you would only get 5% on the most amount of people in your business instead of the 10% that they're giving. So it's like they flipped the percentages from anything else I've ever seen, which is amazing because on level 6, you're going to have the most amount of people in your business and you make the most amount of money. Now, of course, when you're a diamond, you make 10% on every single level down to level 6, which is incredible too. And again, you can determine that from day one. That's not something you have to wait 6 months to a year to 2 years to earn your way up to that. You can do that starting day one.
So I did get a couple of chats while Kelly was explaining that. Yes, we're open in the UK. It takes 3 to 4 days to get your products in the US. Same about in Canada. A little bit longer to get them in Australia. I love all the chats and everybody's so excited. Can you take more than 1 per day? Yeah, Kelly takes like 20 a day. I wouldn't recommend that.
I'm like eating all the profits.
They did say it's completely safe for children. And they said they've had more than one occasion where they've gotten calls to customer service. And they say, my child opened up the box and ate the whole thing. And they said, it's no problem. It's natural. It's totally safe.
All right. Yeah. They taste so good. It's like, I can't stop eating them. And I'm glad that they, do the specials, which we're going to talk about at the end of this, because, we were able to benefit from that ourselves when we came in towards the end of July. But the infinity bonus, this is past that 6th level. All right. So this is based upon rank. Now remember, there's based upon status and rank, and those are 2 separate things, but this one applies to your rank. And, from national director to premier director, you're making an additional 1% all the way up to 2.5% on level 7 to infinity, which means that you get paid on all levels when you're able to hit those ranks, which is incredible. It doesn't seem like you would make a lot, but again, there could be hundreds of thousands of people on level 39 to level 100. That's a lot of people that you would make 1 to 2.5% on. That starts adding up. It could actually be worth and more valuable than all the rest of the bonuses. That's how big that is. All right, so this is the monthly bonuses. These are rewards for your loyalty. You get paid just for being loyal, just for making getting an auto ship. You actually get rewarded for doing that of $10 per month when you do that consecutively for 12 months. That's amazing. That's cool. They're just, hey, we're going to reward you just for being loyal.
Sergey is so generous. I mean, in these next 3 slides, you're just going to see how generous he is, because some of these bonuses, like I said, we can't even figure out what they are or why they would have to add this on top of all the other amazing ways that we're paid. And wait till you see the next couple slides.
So, the lifestyle is you get paid 5% of your average group bonus check that you earned in 1 year, right? So that's amazing. That's, you would have to, and it says max $300 per month. And I think that's max, that you get paid over the top of that. This is one that, again, it's hard to tell where we see that because we're getting rewarded so many times already. But again, just another way that he rewards. And then the last one is the entertainment, which is, I call that the lifestyle bonus, because once you get from national director all the way up to premier director. This is based on rank. He's going to give you an extra $1,000 to $3,000 a month on top of all the other money that you're making. It's so incredible. It's just amazing how many bonuses there are that you can achieve here. It's literally difficult to not win. And this is a client bonus. You get 30% of your retail sales. I'm not actually sure how this one works still, and I've been looking into it, but it's another bonus that you receive for all your customers that you bring on board.
So this one's actually cool because they pay you 30% of the retail price that the customer has paid, but then they take the remaining amount, which is 70%, and they convert it into volume and put it into your organization so you can make more income. I was like shocked.
I don't know how they're able to do that.
30% of retail sales is good. Like that's a lot, right? So to add another 70% in volume and then pay you on that again is just incredible.
All right, so this is a luxury bonus. This is, Sergey hands out literally, and I think on the 2nd, he's doing this again for, the most enrollments in a month and, all kinds of bonuses for people who've stepped up and gone above and beyond or just did really well. He's been known to give out big old diamond watches and, all kinds of high-end purses and gifts and bracelets. And we even saw the ring he showed us. It looks like a Super Bowl ring. I can't imagine Tina would have to walk around like this if she wore that ring. There's 150 diamonds on it. The ring is big for my finger, but it is something that, he's excited to give out to people. So I hope everybody likes diamonds.
And I'm not sure if you read on the slide earlier, they've given out $5.5 million worth of prizes, cash, trips, jewelry, iPads, iPhones. And even when you get to one of these highest ranks, you get an apartment. They say, where would you like to go build your team? You let them know anywhere in the world and they will get you an apartment in that country and help you build. It's like amazing. And how many of you like to travel? Come on, raise your hand if you like to travel. How many of you like to travel even more when someone else pays for it? Me too. And we're going to show you exactly what that looks like here at APLGO.
We reach new heights and surf mid-ocean. We're into living on the edge and staying in the world's most luxurious hotels. We discover marine life and travel in private jets. We enjoy national cuisines and feast in castles. We have something special to share with our friends, kids, and grandchildren because we have traveled half the globe during these 5 years. We are APL partners, and you can join us at any moment. How can you make it? The company pays the traveling costs for those partners who accomplish promotions. As a rule, the promotion conditions are so simple that not only the team leaders travel with us, but even successful beginners. APL supports family business, so family travel is a typical practice and the company pays for it. Successful work with APL can make you get to places that are a dream come true for millions of people. Our partners have sunbathed on the white sands of the Maldives. They have made a wish while cruising around the Bahamas, rejuvenated in Cleopatra's pools, and enjoyed the service of the famous Armani Hotel that is in the Burj Khalifa Tower, the most magnificent building in the world. Visited the Ceylon tea plantations and drank delicious black tea in Sri Lanka. They have ridden the longest zip line in the world in Haiti. Swam in the amazing natural Pamukkale pools. Dined at the Artemina Castle of the famous Medici family in Italy. And at one of the world's best restaurants, Al Mahara, 80 meters underwater. Tried alligator meat in an Indian reserve in the USA. Walked around Marseille and Barcelona. They have touched the history of Greece. Visited Bob Marley's museum in Jamaica. felt New York's spirit, cruised on the world's biggest passenger cruise liner in the Caribbean Sea, danced in the streets of Croatia, rode gondolas in Venice, had a gangster party in the most expensive hotel in Sochi.
Okay, I
You can
gotta
keep
say,
going. That actually keeps going.
all those things are now on my bucket list. I want to bathe in Cleopatra's Pond. Is that what it was called? That just looked amazing. Sergey has figured out how to put every piece of the puzzle into this company, from an amazing product. And yes, that is a beauty product that you see. It's not quite ready yet. Has launched in Germany, but we will have that in maybe a couple of months down the road. All those events and travel and the elaborateness of the conventions here is incredible. We are going to have a US launch convention in Vegas. We're hoping sometime in February. And speaking of travel, how many people on this call have already earned their first cruise? We've been involved for exactly 1 month, and I think there's 9 or 10 people now that have earned the cruise already in just their first 30 days in this business. So the opportunity here to take advantage of being in a brand new company that's not new to the whole world, but it is new to us in the US, is right now. So the first thing you can do is choose your kit. Each of these different kits has a different amount of products in them. We will help you. Your person that invited you here to this call can help you figure out exactly which kit you want. Here's a good kind of a overview. You can see the kits from 100 down to 3,000. They have multiple. One of the most popular one is the $600 pack because it has one of everything in it. It allows you to see every product, experience it for yourself. We do have groups on Facebook. We have new sample kits that recently came out. People are shipping those all over the place. Those have been so successful already. We've handed out many just by walking around, but they have 3 of the most popular drops in them. You can share it with somebody. It has the ingredients, it has the science, it has the details about it, and some testimonies, all packaged up and sent right to you. We also have an app coming out. I think currently it's still in Russian, but it is coming and it will be here very soon in English. And from what I've seen of the app, it's pretty remarkable. So if you're ready to start building your rewards, now is the time. Don't let this pass you. Once in a lifetime does an opportunity like this come along where we can slide into a company that is successful, existing. People are already making $100,000 up to $500,000 a month in this company in Europe, which means here in the US, we should be able to do it twice as fast and make twice as much. So if you're ready to join the fastest growing team in the company, let us know. Please get back to the person that invited you here. Let them know you're ready to go. And let's get this party started. Thanks for jumping on with us, and we'll see you guys on the next one.